Did Apple just let go of some details about the iPhone 17? Everything we know thus far. Leaks have shown 4 different iPhone 17 versions: a regular iPhone 17, a very thin iPhone 17 Air, and 2 high-end models, the Pro and Pro Max, which incorporate a new camera bar system. Apple hasn't said anything about any of this, but the newest iOS 26 beta shows a resolution of 1260 by 2736, which doesn't match any existing iPhone model, but is exactly what rumors say the iPhone 17 Air will have. This is the first time someone within the company has confirmed that the Air model is genuine. New leaks and rumors suggest that Apple's next flagship phone, the iPhone 17 Pro Max Air, will have a huge boost. It will be out in a few weeks, along with a whole range of iPhone 17s. Accidental leaks. It seems that one leak originated from Apple itself, and additional information about the iPhone 17 got out by accident. There is also the iPhone Air model with a MagSafe charger that works quicker. Leakers have also outed fresh facts regarding the iPhone 17 Air's weight and battery, and how simple the base iPhone 17 will be. Mac rumors alludes to an aluminum frame, a rectangular camera bump, a bigger battery, and an Apple A19 Pro CPU for the iPhone 17 Pro, plus a 24 megapixels front camera and 48 megapixels back telephoto cam. There's also a suspected dual video and 8K video recording, 12 gigs of RAM, and enhanced cooling. Plus, Apple may also be reducing down the dynamic island on the Pro models and taking a step back for certain camera gear. So it's not just one leak. With Apple ready to deliver the iPhone 17 series in just a few weeks, an avalanche of leaks has appeared, and some could have come directly from Apple itself. Let's break down the newest rumors, from design improvements to specifications and hues for the all-new Air variant and basic iPhone 17. Let's start with what looks to be a leak from Apple. Confirmed leaks from Apple. For months, sources have revealed 4 iPhone 17 versions: a basic iPhone 17, a super slim iPhone 17 Air, and on the high-end, revised Pro and Pro Max models using a new camera bar system. While Apple hadn't verified any of this, that may have just changed. In the current iOS 26 beta, a new wallpaper was uncovered with a unique resolution, 1260 by 2736. This resolution doesn't match any existing iPhone model, but coincides nicely with reports pointing to a 6.6-inch iPhone 17 Air. It's our first inside confirmation that the Air model is genuine and likely arriving in a few weeks. According to a tweet by reputable Chinese leaker Setsuna Digital on Weibo, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is rumored to include a 5000 mAh battery, the biggest ever in an iPhone. This would indicate a considerable boost from the previous record holder, the 4685 mAh battery in the iPhone 16 Pro Max. This milestone might herald a major push by Apple toward longer battery life and improved power efficiency, particularly when new features and AI capabilities demand more from iPhones than ever before. New MagSafe and wireless charging leaks. Apple also mistakenly showed a new MagSafe charger using the QI 2.2 standard. This improvement enables up to 50-watt wireless charging, roughly quadruple today's rates. While it's unknown whether the iPhone 17 will handle the full 50-watt, its existence hints at another long-rumored feature: reversed wireless charging. That implies customers could charge up their AirPods or Apple Watch right from their iPhone's back, a helpful bonus, but presumably restricted for Pro models. iPhone 17 Air. Super thin, super light. Leaks say the iPhone 17 Air would weigh only 145 grams, roughly 15% less than the iPhone 16. But such lightness comes at a cost: a tiny 2800 mAh battery. That's equivalent to the iPhone 12. Apple apparently aims to balance this with a new AI-powered battery mode dedicated to the Air. It will assess your use and remove superfluous background functions in real time to improve battery life. Whether this works in reality remains to be seen. The basic iPhone 17. How basic? New details on the basic iPhone 17 are confusing. The display is receiving a rise from 6.1 to 6.3 inches, the same size as the Pro. And for the first time, it's receiving a 120 Hz refresh rate. But here's the catch. Unlike Pro versions, which utilize adaptive ProMotion innovation to preserve energy, the standard iPhone's 120 Hz will be fixed, possibly consuming power quicker. Even more puzzling, Apple may utilize the same A18 CPU and 8GB RAM seen in the iPhone 16, while the other iPhone 17s upgrade to 12GB RAM for AI capabilities. All this makes the basic model seem like a slightly refined iPhone 16, not a significant improvement. For the basic models, the speculated alternatives are purple and green, with final selections still pending. Purple has been a fan favorite in earlier launches. As for the Pro line, anticipate more of the same: black, white, and gray, and one new tint. Leaks say Apple may reintroduce sky blue, inspired by the iPhone 13 hue, but with a more polished tone. iPhone 17 Pro, smaller dynamic island plus camera shakeup. The front of the Pro models could finally see a reduced dynamic island, owing to a new metal lens array. Rumors are split, but a drop in size appears plausible as Apple advances toward a full-screen design in future generations. While the Pro is rumored to acquire a new 48-megapixels telephoto sensor, it may drop optical zoom from 5x to 3.5x. Apple allegedly feels this would be better for portrait photographs and wants to employ sensor cropping for extended zoom, a technique found on mid-tier iPhones. Still, a spec reduction may be a hard sell. Between thin and light designs, improved wireless charging, and AI-driven features, Apple appears to be making intentional trade-offs throughout the iPhone 17 series. But whether such trade-offs will delight or irritate people remains to be seen. The whole iPhone 17 series, including the speculated Air and Pro variants, is anticipated to be formally introduced in September. Stay tuned for what might be Apple's biggest launch ever. But the true trick is in the camera. While the Pro is rumored to acquire a new 48-megapixels telephoto sensor, it may drop optical zoom from 5x to 3.5x. Apple allegedly feels this would be better for portrait photographs and wants to employ sensor cropping for extended zoom, a technique found on mid-tier iPhones. Between thin and light designs, improved wireless charging, and AI-driven features, Apple appears to be making intentional trade-offs throughout the iPhone 17 series. But whether such trade-offs will delight or irritate people remains to be seen. Next, a new hands-on iPhone 17 Air video showcases a dummy in a sleek black color. It's 2 months before Apple gets to formally debut its iPhone 17 range, but while we wait, a new hands-on video today provides a wonderful look at an ultra-thin iPhone 17 Air dummy model in black. The ultra-thin iPhone 17 Air in black creates dramatic contrast to other versions. In recent weeks, Majin Buu has been publishing several hands-on videos and photographs exposing dummy models of the iPhone 17 series. Buu previously published footage of an iPhone 17 Pro Max showing off its larger, heavier design. Today, he's back with a fresh look at the iPhone 17 Air in a hands-on video that makes the ultra-thin device extremely intriguing. The dummy device indicates a new model that is substantially slimmer than Apple's existing iPhone models. It also includes a single rear camera lens with a full-width camera bar style. All of this, to me at least, looks really fantastic in black, though I expect the anticipated M4 MacBook Air style sky blue will prove enticing too. An iPhone 17 Pro Max leak indicates about a 5,000 mAh battery, the largest battery in Apple history. Apple's forthcoming flagship, the iPhone 17 Pro Max, is speculated to feature a big battery boost, perhaps making it the most power-packed iPhone ever. Set for an anticipated introduction in September, the top-end model in the iPhone 17 series may be the first Apple device to contain a 5,000 mAh battery, according to a new leak. The information comes from tipster Instant Digital, who relayed the allegation via Chinese microblogging site Weibo. If correct, this would signal a big boost from the current iPhone 16 Pro Max, which is rumored to feature a 4,676 mAh battery. Although Apple generally advertises battery life in terms of consumption, like video or music playing, the higher capacity might imply longer screen-on time and better performance per charge. For perspective, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is promised to enable up to 33 hours of video playing and up to 105 hours of audio playback. The iPhone 17 Pro Max might possibly establish a new record for durability among Apple's handsets. This alleged update comes amid claims of other key internal upgrades. Apple is likely to adopt a new vapor chamber cooling mechanism in the iPhone 17 Pro models, moving away from the graphite-based thermal management now in use. The update is apparently targeted at tackling the high heat output of the A19 Pro processor, which is intended to power the gadget. Performance-wise, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is predicted to deliver big increases. Alleged Geekbench findings reveal single-core scores exceeding 4,000 and multi-core performance approaching 10,000. These upgrades would be supported by 12 gigs of RAM and Apple's A19 Pro CPU, which may be made using TSMC N3P process, a more efficient version of its 3-nanometer node. It is vital to remember that, like any leaks, the information should be regarded with care until officially validated by the Cupertino tech giant. What do you think of the black iPhone 17 Air hands-on video? Which new model do you intend to buy? Let us know in the comments. So, that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we have more information. Thanks for watching.